Good morning. It's technically day 4, but it's been a few days since day 3, and the whole point of my day 1, day 2, day 3 was supposed to be like actually that, like I wasn't going to miss a day. Recording was going to keep me accountable. But you know what I learned? Editing takes a long time. Even if you keep like most of what you recorded and you're not editing that much, maybe it's just because I'm new to it, but I don't know how people record and edit and post in the same day because with what time? I mean, I get the people who do this full time, but if you have a job or school, like who's editing your videos? Because I anyway, I'm gonna hope I get better at it, but starting hopefully, like let's say, fingers crossed, I'm hoping I finally got the groove of this. But starting after this video, every day after today will actually be like day day 4, day 5, day 6 in a row. So wish me luck. Today we're working on muscle ups again. And I guess it's gonna be kind of weird to follow my workout routine. Like traditionally, lifters and stuff will have leg push pull, so that they give every muscle group 2 days rest. I'm working on 3 skills, so I'm just kind of focusing on muscle up, stalder, mana, muscle up, stalder, mana, muscle up, stalder, mana. That's kind of gonna be my workout routine. Um, I don't think it makes as much sense because a muscle up is pulling and pushing strength. A stalder is, I guess that's more shoulders, but still upper body. And then a mana is like all triceps, so that's 2 pushes. They're kind of like all push days, but kind of different. Yeah, I don't know. See, that's the thing about calisthenics is like mostly upper body strength. I don't work out my lower body. I don't work out my legs. I don't like to. I know they say don't skip leg day. Well, I don't care. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, these are the 3 skills I want to focus on. So these are the 3 skills I'm going to be alternating in my workout routine. Once I accomplish one of these, I'm not really sure how I'm going to change my workout routine. But this is kind of just how I've always done stuff. I mean, I never really went to a gym to do this. That part's new, but I really just kind of became fixated on like I want to learn how to do this, and then I just worked on that specific skill as much as I could. But I can't do it every single day, right? Because we don't want to not give our muscles time to rest. But yeah, so that's why in between I'm just gonna work on other things. There's more skills than just these 3 that I want, but these are just the 3 that I want the most. So these are the ones that I'm gonna like hyper focus on. But yeah, so the last time I worked on muscle ups, I realized that my pull strength is not what is lacking. I think it's just my push strength. So today I'm probably gonna do another like pretty push heavy day. But who knows? Maybe I can do the muscle up with 1 band today. That would be so exciting. I don't know. I mean, the idea behind these videos is like eventually from day 1 to whatever the present is when you're watching day 30, I will accomplish a lot of these skills. You'll see how much easier they become for me and how quickly they did. And I don't know how quick I'm going to get these skills because I don't know how efficiently I'm training them. Like I said, I'm just kind of making this up as I go. But yeah, I've made some progress on my own before, so that I I'm I somewhat know what I'm doing.
So I'm going to start all my muscle up workouts with banded muscle ups just because they're the most exhaustive, so that makes sense. But last time I did these, I did try to start with the green band and I was not able to do it. I needed to add the purple one as well. So I wanted to start off and see if I could do the green band this week. And to my surprise, I actually did it like pretty easily. It was really shocking to me. I wish my face was in frame because I was definitely shocked when I got up there. Um, but the first rep is always the hardest just because you don't have the extra momentum from coming down. So after I realized I could do one, I just decided to rep them out and I did this for 4 sets. You can see as I jump off though, like my little smirk because I am excited. So I realized I was out of frame, so I moved the camera, but I kind of just kept doing more of the same. I tried to do as many as I could with the green band. So even though I did significantly less reps than when I had both, I decided to try and build up my strength with the green. I realize when I start to get tired, my form starts to lack, so I usually have to do a bit of a reset when I get into my second and third sets because I have a hard time angling myself to get over the bar, but I think this is just something that's going to come with practice. For my next workout, last time I did this on the dip bar, but I felt like it made more sense to do it here and did jumping muscle ups. I guess that's the name of these. And this is mostly to practice form. It is a little bit of that last push strength that you need, but it takes away all the pull since you just jump up. And this is to help me practice my form along with exhausting my triceps. Next, I did straight bar tricep dips, just because, again, I said today was going to be a push heavy day. This is the hardest part of the muscle up for me. You can do this on a regular dip bar, but I feel like this kind of translates a little bit better since this is the exact motion you're going to be doing, so I just decided to do them here as well. Okay, so to be honest, I have no idea why I decided to try this again with a smaller band. I guess I just felt super confident after doing it with the green that I was like, oh, I could totally do it with the lower resistance band. And I actually did. I completely forgot that I managed to successfully do one muscle up with the lower band. And I was ecstatic. I was like, wow, I'm so strong. But this was the only time I was able to do it the entire day, even though that makes no sense to me because the first one's the hardest and theoretically this one should have been easier. But I tried so many times to do this just one more time and it wasn't happening. So when I finally admitted defeat, I was like, all right, let's just go back to the basics. And for the rest of my workout, I did assisted pull ups, finishing every set with a top hold and negative. So after the muscle ups and after the pull ups, your grip is already going to be exhausted. So I like to do super exhaustive workout, which is dead hangs. And ideally, I keep the band next to me because I hold on as long as I can. And as soon as I'm just about to give out, I step into the band to offload some of my weight and then try and hold on just a little bit longer. And if you don't look like this at the end of your set, then you are not holding on until failure. And then my favorite push workout, any day I tell myself, okay, I'm going to work on push strength, I have to close out with push-ups. I'm just going to include one set because everyone knows what push-ups look like, but usually the way I try to do this is I'll go for my first set and see how many I can do, and then aim to reach that number for every following set. Also, for the last, just like my other workouts, the last rep, I try and do it as slow as possible and then try and do a negative. It's just a really good way to get that last bit of energy out. I look like a mess. But I had a great workout. And even better than that, I got my first compliment at the gym. Um, there's a guy who always gets here at the same time as me. He's a personal trainer because he comes with a lady. And the first day I was working out here, I could tell he was like kind of looking at me, but not in like a judgy and not in like a weird way, just in like a, oh, like that's kind of cool what I was working on. And so today he got here before his client and he was like, oh, you're working on muscle ups, I see, are you filming today? Because my tripod was like a little far away, and then he saw it and then he was like, oh, you are. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, you know, like props to you, blah blah blah, like let me know when you get it, like how close are you? And I was like, I feel like I've made good progress. Like last week I was doing 2 bands and today I was able to do 1. And he was like, wow, like that's great, blah blah blah, you know, whatever. And so I don't really know if that was a compliment, but it was just kind of like an acknowledgement to like, I see you, like you're working hard, kind of thing. So even if I don't keep coming for YouTube, because I have yet to post my first video, actually. This is technically day 4, but I'm going to be posting day 1 today. So I'm like, whatever, you know, a few days ahead. But I don't know how many views my video is going to get. But now at least I know someone has like noticed the work I'm putting in, and I don't want to let him down. You know, he was already like, you know, keep at it, let me know when you get it. And I'm like, okay, how can I disappoint him now? It was very much like not creepy. He seems like a very nice person. So trust me, I have been approached by creeps in the gym trying to be nice, and I pick up the vibe immediately. It was not that vibe. It was very like father-like, like, oh, look at you. So yeah, and now today's gonna be the first day ever that I'm not late to work because of my workout. I actually woke up early today and got to the gym on time. So, all good things. Very good start to the day. That was a great workout. For 2 reasons. So I went down from 2 bands to 1 band. That was like, I wasn't really expecting it to be that easy, that quickly. But hey, I'm not complaining. And not only that, I just felt stronger overall.
So for my push-ups, last time I did 4 sets of 15 push-ups, but every time I did the push-ups, they were I was taking pauses in between them, so I'd do like maybe 10 and then take a break, and then like 2 3 and then take a break because I was just getting exhausted. But today I was able, or after editing that video, I was like, okay, obviously that's not optimal. I need to just do it all the way through, even if I'm tired, try to take as minimal breaks as possible. So I kept that in mind today, and not only did I not take breaks, but I didn't feel like death at the end of 15, so I decided to just keep going, and so I did 20. So I did 4 sets of 20 push-ups instead of 15 today, and it felt good. So I felt overall just a lot stronger today. And I know gym people are supportive, but like I don't really work on what most people work on. Like I'm not lifting super heavy and stuff. I feel like those are all the videos you see of people getting praise, especially like women in the gym. Like when guys give them props, it's like, oh wow, like you're strong. Um, like you're lifting weight that's heavy even for guys. Like and that's when they kind of get respect. So the fact that, you know, a guy who works out was like, I see you. Like, don't get me wrong. I've been approached by creepy guys who are acting like they're being complimentary and they're just trying to flirt tons of times. Like that was not the vibe at all. Um, it just seems like genuine, like kudos, which made me feel really nice because I know a muscle up is a hard skill. Um, but like I can't even do it yet, but I'm close and I feel stronger like day by day. Like literally, I know that sounds ridiculous. Um, a lot of times it takes really long to notice a difference, I feel like, in your strength, but I think that's why it's really important to like track things and write down your numbers because you're going to push yourself to exhaustion every time, ideally. So if you get a few more reps out, you're not counting, it's gonna feel exactly the same, even though you did more than last time. And even though I wasn't really purposefully counting much, like I didn't do that many reps today. I definitely think I did more banded muscle up reps last time, but I went from 2 bands to 1 band, and the dips felt easier, the push-ups felt easier, like everything just felt easier because I did more than I did last time with like the same amount of effort. So it's good. I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm super excited. Yeah. And on top of that, today's the first day I'm not going to be late for work because of my workout. I woke up early today. I got to the gym on time. I was not rushing through my workout. I was not rushing through getting ready. So I had a good workout. I'm going to get to work on time. It's just such a good day. A great start to the day. Great start to the week. I'm happy about it. I'm excited. All right. So I don't know when I'm posting this. I'm recording this on a Monday, but I'm going to post my other video today I'm going to post my day 1 video today. Um, so I wanted it to be like the workout I do that day, I record, edit, and post that day, but that doesn't seem feasible for me right now. Um, so maybe when I get better at editing and time management, then that can be a thing. I'm sure it'll catch up eventually because I don't work out every day. I don't really know how that's gonna go yet. My posting schedule. I'm figuring it out. Okay, like literally everything I'm figuring it out as I go. If you couldn't tell. So, yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say have a good Monday, but I don't know when I'm gonna post this. So have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Oh yeah, Stalder's tomorrow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Goodbye.